I always loved this ad of Nirma. उसकी साड़ी मेरी साड़ी से सफ़ेद कैसे. Hoy, 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 hoy. No chan in this life. Hi, my name is Davinder Singh, also known as Tony. And today I'm going to talk about the difference between inspiration and envy. When we look at other people and we say, how come they have more than me? How come their life is better than mine? There's a difference because we wouldn't come to know about the inspiration that we take from other people's lives to make ourselves better, or are we envious of them? Inspiration is taking inspiration from somebody and making yourself better. Envy is looking at what they have better than us in comparison and always wanting either they should have lesser than me or I should have more than them. It is in comparison to somebody else. Inspiration always leaves a good feeling. It doesn't focus on the other so much. It says, yes, I can do better in comparison to other people, but the focus is on myself. Inspiration is important. If we want to progress in life, if we want to reach somewhere in life, we need to look at other people. There are heroes in life. There are people who are much better than us. In every field, we need inspiration. In fact, there is a line of Gurbani where Faridji says, "Chhal langande par gori man tirya." If I'm a feeble person standing by the riverside thinking whether I will be able to swim across this river or not, there are doubts. There is always that inspiration I need. But while I'm pondering over the depth of this water, some men come and they jump into this water. They swim across the river. And I get the inspiration. If they can do it, I can do it too. Inspiration is needed almost in every field of life, whether it is in relationships, whether it is in work, or any other aspect of life. But inspiration makes us excel in something, in everything. But the focus is always on ourselves. Whereas envy or jealousy looks at the other person and feels good if they come down, or if I have been able to overtake them. And envy, as they call it, the green-eyed monster, is something that leaves us only burning from inside. And Guru Sahib says, "Chode ninda tat parai, pad pad dajjai shant na aayi." We must learn how to let go of this slandering of other people, or envy of other people, or the focus on other people. Iski sari meri sari se safed kaise? Even if we read all the holy scriptures, till we don't let go of this comparison with other people and being envious of them, we will never get shanti inside. We will never get peace inside. A friend came to me and told me that I have this envy of other people, which I wanted to share with you. He said, whenever I hear somebody's business come down, I feel a sense of satisfaction because I am not in their business. But I always express, hai, bada bura hoya, hona nahi si chahiye. But internally, I know, although I'm not in competition with them, I feel good. And I wanted to confess to you that I don't like this feeling. I said, let's focus on ourselves. The more we are in competition with other people, in comparison with other people, the envy is always going to come. We're not living our lives. We're living somebody else's life. So inspiration is important. You do any kind of physical exercise. Let's say you're doing 20 push-ups a day, and somebody comes and tells you, I do 50. What do? You become inspired to say, I can do that too. But then you don't go and break somebody's arm and say, oh, If now you cannot do 50, you can do only 18, I'll be very happy. That's not progression, right? That's envy. When we start looking at the downfall of other people and feel good inside, that's envy. And Guru Sahib goes up to the extent to say, a person who has envy inside can never hope for anything good in life. जिस अंतर तात पराई होवे, तिसदा कदे ना होवी पला. Take inspiration from people. Take inspiration even from children. Make yourself better, but never be envious of anyone. That's why probably the ad with this beautiful slogan and realization is about a washing powder, Nirma. And why washing powder is, I think we need to wash the inside that we have, the thoughts that we have, focusing on the lives of other people and how they are progressing in comparison to ourselves. Let's only be inspired by them, never be envious of anyone. I like what Bertrand Russell says, if everyone in the world could just find happiness in being who they are, instead of finding happiness in the unhappiness of other people, we could have a paradise on earth in a few years. But the problem is, a lot of people are just focusing on how to bring the other person down. You must have heard, right? If we have drawn a line and somebody comes and asks you how not to touch this line and make it shorter, and the answer is, do you draw a parallel line which is longer than this? And this is what envy is about. We never focus on that line that we have. We only become shorter in comparison to other people. Inspiration says, you look at something which is better in your life and you tell yourself, you need to improve on a daily basis in every aspect of life. That is your evolution. But envy says, the other person is doing better, the other person is excelling, how to bring that person down or how to exceed that person, overtake that person. Envy is always about the other person. Inspiration is about yourself. Be inspired to change. Never be envious of anyone, and you will be a very, very happy person. Thank you very much for listening, Ji. Apologies for the mistakes. Guru Fateh, Sat Sri Akal, Salam, Namaste. Thank you so much. See you again.